but let's talk about WandaVision. Let's do an episode 7 recap of WandaVision. Spoiler full. Full of spoilers. We got 3 big things to talk about in this episode. First of all, I should say this. I was lied to, or we all were, somewhere along the line this week. I saw that the last 3 episodes were going to be an hour long each. This was just another 30-minute episode, so I don't know what the fuck that... I don't know whoever said that. I don't know where you got that from. Maybe he meant the last 2, so I'm hoping the last 2 are an hour each. I prefer an hour, alright? I think we all prefer that the episodes be longer. But regardless, they are able to make the half hours fun and full and everything. We got 2 of our questions answered, while still not fully sure what's going on. And then we got a reveal that people are not happy with, but I'll break down why I think it's not an actual reveal yet. So real quick, right off the bat, we saw that Vision tried to get out last week, and that Darcy got sucked in. Darcy is in, and of course she had no idea who she was or what was going on. She was playing a character, right? Vision had to do his little mind thing, right? Bring Darcy back. And then Darcy realized what the fuck was going on, and her and Vision kind of had a little team-up thing here. Another fun thing, obviously, was this week was the more modern. We were in the 90s last week, now we're modern. So they took a modern family and the Office kind of approach to the modern version. We have like these... The name of the episode is Breaking the Fourth Wall. Literally, they talk to us in interview format like those shows would do. It was funny. There were some funny moments. Even the theme song for Wanda sounded a lot like The Office's theme song. No, like obvious. Like there was a that was a clear like, dude, you're pulling an Office on us with that one. That was funny. Yeah. So Vision, Darcy kind of just fills him in a little bit on what's going on. Like, yeah, you died, and like, well, I mean, Wanda killed you, but you asked her to do it, and then like, and then you died again. Because the big guy, the big bad guy, like, reversed time and then killed you again. Like, all that shit. And then, but the big stuff happened, and we'll talk about it. It's amazing how accurate some of the fan theories actually have been. Someone predicted Evan Peters' Quicksilver would show up, and then he showed up. And then, again, Agnes, who we've all been suspecting there's something different about her than all the other people. Because she seems to just kind of go with the flow with all the powers bullshit and everything, and she kind of has these weird moments. She's been having these strange moments throughout the season here. So we knew there was something up, and then they finally revealed to us that she's actually Agatha Harkness, who in the comics is quite an interesting figure. In the comics, she's actually revealed to be like one of the first witches from the Salem witch trials. Like, she's old, like she's very old. And she uses magic. She draws energy from like the multiverse and other dimensions and the space, and like she manipulates those things by using magical spells. Like, that's her powers are basically like real magic, right? Probably more similar to Doctor Strange than to Wanda. So it'll be interesting because Wanda probably has to learn how to control this new power she has. The fact that she's able to do what she did at all this season is probably because of Agatha manipulating her. Because now we figure out that not everything has been Wanda, and that in fact Wanda's mind has been kind of fucked with by Agatha. Here's the thing, motives. Why is Agatha doing this at all? Another thing, in the comics, Agatha is an ally, not a villain. She actually mentors Wanda into using her powers more in a more spell-ish way, instead of however she's been currently doing it. And also, Agatha's like the protector of Franklin Richards, the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm from the Fantastic Four. So she is an ally in the comics. So why is she a villain in this? Maybe it has something to do with. Maybe it's a revenge thing. Maybe she was close to somebody who died in Lagos or in Sokovia or something. There's maybe a reason. We'll figure it out, and hopefully the next couple episodes. Only 2 episodes left, and we're officially a month away from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. By the way, can't wait. So yeah, it was weird, really creepy shit with that. She was behind Quicksilver showing up. She was behind kind of all the little sabotaging things that have been going on. but also her powers are pretty intense, and it's possible Agatha's even under the control of someone even worse. But wouldn't that be a lot of fucking hooey fooey shit to keep doing that? That was a cool thing that wasn't that surprising because we knew something was up with Agnes. But the fact that also Billy and Tommy kind of just disappeared there at the end of the episode, it's probably because they're not real. They might actually not be real, and Wanda's gonna have to grapple with that on top of everything else she's been through. But the bigger thing, the more exciting thing for me anyway, I love when we have a new player, a new hero join the fray. And we have a new hero joining the fray. Last week they teased it. Or might have been the week before. Her cells are molecularly getting changed by going through the hex. I think it's when you go through it that it fucks with your cells. If you're already in it when it was made, like that's why all the other people in there, why are they not getting powers? Because maybe they were already in it when she, you know, it's when you go through it. I think that it fucks with your. I don't know. I'm just predicting. But she got her superpowers officially. A character who's big in the comics, and she got her. We see how she got her superpowers in this episode. Pretty cool. We didn't see fully her. We didn't see her use them yet, but we got a little taste. It'll be cool when we see it in full swing. Probably next week or the week after. Don't forget that Monica is a key main character in Captain Marvel 2, and now that she has her powers, there's going to be a whole dynamic there. Now, in the comics, Monica has had a few different titles, superhero titles. Spectrum, she was even Captain Marvel at one point, and then Photon. Now, people are wondering, what is she going to take on first in the MCU? They hinted at it. I mean, they hinted at it. In an early episode, they showed a picture of her mother, Maria, on a wall, and Maria Rambeau's nickname was Photon. Okay? That's going to be Monica's moniker. That's going to be Monica's moniker first. Is Photon. Just like, I mean, Carol's nickname was Avenger, and we know who used that title. Photon will be her superhero name probably first. That was so cool. That was the coolest thing that happened this week, to see Monica finally get her powers, which we knew was coming. If you followed things, you knew it was coming. If you don't follow things, it's cool too. It's like, oh shit, she's got powers now too. Fuck. And the other little thing to bring up, obviously, is people think that the Aerospace Engineer was revealed this week. I don't. Not 100% anyway. Yes, the people that Monica and Wu meet up with are technically the contacts that Monica was talking to the whole time, but did we actually meet the Aerospace Engineer in charge of that group of people? I don't think so. So there's more to that reveal. It's either Reed Richards or it's there's another character that seems even more fit to be the Aerospace Engineer. And I think it's a character who goes on to become Monica's husband in the comics. He's also got superpowers. I forget his name though. But that's more likely who it is. I still think that reveal is coming. And then don't forget, a big reveal should be at the end. There should be an Avenger level character popping into the show. But yeah, they have set the stage here for the final 2 episodes, and it was fun and exciting to watch. There's just some weird, creepy, witchy stuff going on with Agatha Harkness in that little dungeon that she has. How much has she really been controlling? How much has Wanda been controlling? It's just questions now still. We still want to know. But nonetheless, fun episode. Definitely go check it out if you haven't yet. And that is my recap.